Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Phoenix Suns. At center, Wilt Chamberlain. And now, Clean at guard. At center. At forward. The head coach for the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Phoenix Suns. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke and David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. And how about we check the numbers for Luka Doncic?
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Antetokounmpo out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Doncic. And it's Bryant in at the 2. And for New York, Anthony is out there with Garnett. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's Kareem, and it's Johnson in at the 1. And in the early part of the season, Doris, some teams still working out the kinks. Where does the level of play peak, you think, in the regular season?
You know what, Kevin, on any given night, you can see an incredible game. At the start of the year, guys are anxious, they're ready to play, and so you might see something spectacular. There can be that feeling out process early on where teams are trying to determine how they're going to be most successful. The one thing we know, Kevin, you do not want to peak too soon.
Leonard with the steal. On the wing. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Anthony. Garnett the pass to Carmelo. And there's the drive. Chamberlain with the block. Abdul-Jabbar against Doncic. Lets a floater go, and it's Bryant missing. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the 2 meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Doncic, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Garnett with a screen on Kobe. Anthony against Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. And the rejection by Giannis. Suns have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Doncic outside. Back to Kobe. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here are the Knicks, looking for their first basket of the game. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another, communicated well, and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Johnson against Doncic. Leonard with no one around. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. Your Knicks City Dancers.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. If you look at the Knicks, they hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum.
Well, I think for New York, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
11 feet away, and it's Wade. That time on the assist by Johnson.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
Kobe against Wade. Antetokounmpo inside. It's stolen by Anthony. From 17 feet out, Phoenix grabs the miss.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
The drive by Bryant. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And here's Leonard from 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got 6.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
Out to the right wing. Here's Garnett. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Doncic looking it over. Chamberlain against Johnson. Good shot by Chamberlain, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Wade outside. Pass to Garnett. Johnson with it. Chamberlain picks him up. Here's Anthony. And the Knicks miss again.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
The Knicks making a switch here. Carter's checked in, and the Suns here with a different look. Gobert, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Mourning comes in for Antetokounmpo. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Kobe. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Luka Doncic. Kidd against Johnson. Leonard with a screen on Johnson. It's Kidd with the drive. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for New York. 6-point game. 46 seconds left to play in the first. McGrady dishes to Kidd. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. Here's Kidd. From down in the low post, it goes.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And then Carter with the jam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Here's Kidd. And there's the pass to McGrady. Overweight. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, notice that high release point on the jump shot.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Suns lead by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Your Knicks.
And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You just go out there and play hard and give everything with the team without thinking about nothing else.
A good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you got to focus on what matters most.
Suns lead 12.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
They've got Dwayne Wade. Robinson is out there with Malone. Then there's Carter. And it's West in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And the Knicks making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Kidd against West. Kidd passes to McGrady. Pocket 6. To the middle. Let's go. Malone with some nice D.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Good on the bucket. Carter's got his second bucket of the night.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
McGrady against Carter. He takes it in, and it's sent back by Carter. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Giannis, he's checked in for Phoenix. Bryant comes in for Jason Kidd. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
As passes to Carmelo. There's the drive. Yes, that goes in. Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the one?
I'm selfish. I want to. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
West outside. Pass to Robinson. Carter outside. Malone, a screen on Bryant. Here's Carter. Malone trying to break free. And it's Carter missing. For Phoenix, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Doncic dishes to Giannis. Back to Doncic. Here he goes. From the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Anthony down low. McGrady covering. Anthony's shot is off.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
McGrady passes to Mourning and stolen by Malone. Doncic against West. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. That one, no good. Here's Antetokounmpo.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
A different look for New York. Garnett comes in for Robinson, and it's Johnson in for Vince Carter. And Phoenix also making a switch. Chamberlain's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Knicks trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Malone kicks to Anthony. Passes it to Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson goes in. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. The Suns making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Suns leading by 6. Bryant finds Antetokounmpo. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
So for the Knicks, Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Malone. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for West. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Over Garnett. Phoenix, no good that time either. Knicks trail by 6. Kicks to Wade. Some nice passing by New York here. Popped up there for Wade. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Bryant dishes to Giannis.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The shot will not fall. Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Anthony. Shoots over Leonard. And too long on the shot. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Here's Garnett. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Bryant with it. Now Garnett defending. Here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Your Knicks City Dancer.
Some changes for Phoenix. Gobert comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Kobe. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Leonard with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Doncic. Anthony left side. Over Leonard. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Kidd passes to Gobert. Outside Kidd. Shot clock at 6. Over Wade. Knicks with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wade dishes to Johnson. And here's Garnett. Shoots over Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
That'll do it for the first half. The Suns on top, up by 10. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, I saw you getting into your team. What's been the problem?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form. An excellent start to this game for sure. Did he impress the Diesel?
You know what really impressed me was when he sealed the man like this. And he fooled all the defenders like that. And then he scored over every...
Okay, guys, now we have to talk about that commanding first half by Giannis. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns, we've got Doncic. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kobe. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Johnson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Leonard the pass to Bryant. Overweight, the 11-footer, and Bryant puts it in. Bryant's got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. That's 7 points for Giannis.
And this is an area where Giannis wants to improve. I think the key for him to continue to grow is to shoot those with confidence.
Kobe with the steal. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He kicks it to Doncic. Back to Giannis. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Here's Garnett. Chamberlain with the block. Bryant looking over the floor. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Garnett against Giannis. Pulls it from 20. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Johnson. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Doncic against Johnson. Doncic, no good. Knicks trail by 14. The pass to Garnett. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Phoenix, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in good form immediately.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled. For your Knicks, City Dancer.
For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Malone comes in for Kevin Garnett. And West subs in for Johnson. And for the Suns, Morning's checked in for Chamberlain. McGrady comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Doncic. Now, here's Wade. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Robinson, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Malone, a screen on Kidd. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Kobe kicks to McGrady. He feeds it to Mourning. Stolen by Robinson. Inside. And stolen by Mourning. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from West.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Bryant finds Gobert. Now here's Kidd. Gobert trying to get open. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Carter. Up top, Malone. Feeds it to West. Gobert pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 12. Now Bryant. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Kidd. Gobert trying to get open. And there's Jason Kidd on the assist from Kobe.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
West passes to Wade. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's sent back by Carter. West outside. To Wade. Shoots over Kobe. Off the left rim and out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Leonard with the steal. Over Carter. And it's Leonard missing. Knicks trail by 16. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Robinson a screen on Leonard. Carter the pass to Robinson. Shoots from 12. Out to Carter. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Bryant with it. Here's Gobert. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his first
Absolute power from Rudy Gobert. Terrific, out-muscling the defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
One shot.
Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Suns. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Johnson is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Garnett. Then it's Kareem. And it's Anthony in at the 3 slot. Johnson, the pass to Carmelo. Chamberlain with the block. Bryant up top. Wade is covering.
Come to me, come to me.
Wade against Bryant. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
That one goes. Count it.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Back to Doncic. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson with it. Picked up by Kobe. Johnson kicks to Wade. Johnson outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. Here's Wade. Rebound by the Suns. Outside, Kobe. Dishes it to Doncic. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Giannis. Back to Doncic. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Suns timeout. It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your next City Dancer.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Bryant finds Doncic. 5 to shoot. Back to Bryant. Fires from 18. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And they get it back. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. High post Chamberlain. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Basket counts. And the Suns lead by 21. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
18.
Doncic against Johnson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Garnett kicks to Wade. Outside Anthony. Wade outside. Garnett with a screen on Bryant. Here's Wade. That shot off. Nice D by Kobe. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Leonard, and the layup falls. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's strength through contact, one of the real problems you've got to deal with as a defender.
For your next city.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Knicks trail by 21. Here's Anthony. Looking to end his cold spell. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Anthony. Garnett with a screen on Leonard. Here's Anthony.
Remaining in the game.
And that's a great job by Giannis of altering the shot. This has been a dominant performance defensively.
Doncic outside. Outside Bryant. There's the feed to Chamberlain. Can't hit from in close. 1:35 left in the game. Wade passes to Anthony. Here's Wade. Poked away. Kobe with it. Wade picks him up.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box, there were some great numbers for Giannis.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Malone comes in for Kevin Garnett. Carter, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And West subs in for Magic Johnson. So it's the Knicks now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Anthony, the pass to West.
Alonzo Mourning. That's his first personal. First team foul. Substitution for the Suns. Rudy Gobert.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Malone kicks it to West. Malone a screen on Kidd. To end the drought. Shots good from West.
And that solid play in the paint. He continues here, guys.
20.
And here is McGrady. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group,
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA. Allie, take.
BA Technique.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. LeBron James out there with Klay Thompson. And then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Russell in at the 5 spot. And for the Pacers. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Thompson against Jordan. Thompson left side. Pass to James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Here's Pippen. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Jordan. That's short off the rim. Milwaukee with the ball. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. Payton with it. Jordan with it. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Shoots over Thompson.
I like how hard Thompson's working right now on defense. He's just not giving them anything easy.
Now here's Davis, guarded by Payton. Outside Russell. James outside. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Doesn't go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Pippen. That's tipped. And here's James in the game against Denver. Very impressive. Now Thompson. Back to James. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's O'Neal. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. James passes to Davis. Thompson with it. Pass to James. Soft touch off the glass. James has got his second basket.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, your face made. Your base mate.
Here's a look at some stats for Derrick Rose.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Outside Payton. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Down low. Here's Jordan. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Russell. Pass to James. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And these are the top rebounders in the league. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Clock at 2. Duncan, no good. Indiana trailing here. Right side, Payton. Pass to Jordan. The 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Fans, your pace mates. Alright, fans, that was your pace mates. Make some noise, fans.
Now here's Rose. And in that win against the Nuggets, he was a major factor as well. Here's Weber. On the wing, Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Over Beal. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Hardaway against Rose. Outside Hardaway. On the take. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
That one's on Rose.
First team foul. At the line.
That one's good from Hardaway.
Penny Hardaway. 2 shots.
Hardaway hits them both. So it's Milwaukee now. It's a 3-point game. Rose outside. 1:21 left in the first. Here's Yao. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Pass to Nowitzki. Plenty of space. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Beal against Thompson. Got a piece of it. Beal outside. There's 37 seconds left in the opening quarter.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
Here's Rose. Pacers with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Hardaway against Rose. Outside Hardaway. Clock at 6. Beal with a screen on Rose. Pass to Nowitzki. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Pacers out in front, leading by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Fans, your pace mates.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
the emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been. And that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern-day rosters seem to be being built.
On the floor for Milwaukee, we've got LeBron James. He's out there with Derrick Rose, and it's Russell in at the 5. James passes to Russell. Outside Davis. Pass to James. Now Jordan. A 17-point game for him in the win against Toronto. Payton against James.
Blocked. One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Payton against James. Back to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James with the block.
LeBron authorizing another block shot.
The Bucks trail. Davis with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 16 feet out. James can't get it to go. James has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. And he's going for the lob. Davis with it. Jordan picks him up. Davis, the pass to Russell. Now Davis. Outside Russell. It's James on the wing. Shot clock at 5. James can't get that one to fall. Well, Indiana shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Pippen. Checked by Davis. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line, for the Pacers, Scottie Pippen, 2 shots.
That one's off. Second free throw, no good. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Still Pacers ball.
All right, let's take a chance to showcase the top setup men at the small forward position in the NBA this year. LeBron James, number 1.
His court vision is outstanding. He can locate the open man from the perimeter or drive and dish.
Well, it's one thing not just to do it in the half court, but to see it in the open floor, recognizing your 4 other teammates running the wings. Those passing skills are special.
Pass to Kemp. Jordan with it, guarded by Rose. Jordan against Rose. 3 on the clock, and it's stolen by Rose. Here's the break. High arcing shot. Here's James. Again, the miss by James.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Pass to Kemp. Here's O'Neal, guarded by Russell. Shot, left block. O'Neal misses. The Bucks have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Payton. Pass to Kemp. Back to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. They grab their own miss. Now here's Jordan from deep 3-point range. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
He got a piece of it, and they get it back. Indiana leading. Out to the right wing. Pass to Pippen. Here's Kemp. Here's Pippen. Checked by Davis. And he drives in. And is blocked. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Indiana shooting a rough 29% from the field here. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
The crowd has been crazy as fans. Give a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on to give up for your case made.
Teams making some changes here.
Make some noise, fans.
Minute 35 left to play in the second quarter. Thompson passes to James. Here's Yao.
Pacers foul. Penny Hardaway. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Weber. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 6 to shoot.
Overall, their shot selection has been spotty, and they haven't played with a ton of energy, too.
Hardaway up top, defended by Thompson. O'Neal, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Thompson goes in, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Milwaukee ball.
Pass to James. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this game. Looking to get it going. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
Getting to the line at will. James using his smarts these days to draw those kind of shooting fouls.
James. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Well, of all of the titles that LeBron James won, certainly the most unique one was the Orlando bubble. And turning things around for the Laker franchise in 2020, bringing home banner number 17 and winning a title at age 35.
Here's Beal. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's James. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 8. And we'll see you back here.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, it's the defense that's driven them in this game so far. They were high energy, high intensity, and it was that determination on D that's allowed them to jump out to this lead. Every stop they've made just seemed to pump them up.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
And taking a look at the Pacers, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. With a healthy advantage, they're looking confident.
And could boost their lead to double digits here, too.
Jordan with a screen on James. Here's Payton. Some solid defense from Russell.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And for Milwaukee, Klay Thompson is out there with LeBron James. And then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Russell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 4 on the clock. For 3, James. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. O'Neal's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Pippen. Here's Nowitzki. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes. He has 7.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
James against Payton. James can't get it to go. And it's Indiana's ball. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
Pacers foul, Dirk Nowitzki. That's his
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside Russell. Pass to James. James can't get that one to fall.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Here's Jordan. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's James. Hook loose. Oh, stolen by Payton. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Duncan. On the clock. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now here's Payton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Jordan against Thompson. Inside. O'Neal lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Which Lava section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on to give out for your case mates.
And now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring teams. Number 5, the Bucks.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Here's James. 5 points in the game. Pass to Davis. To end the drought. That shot is off. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
To the left wing. Here's Pippen. Checked by Davis. James against Payton. Pass to Yao. Back to James. Here's Duncan. And he gets it to go.
Just love it that LeBron can scan the floor and pick the best open option available.
Beal outside.
Milwaukee foul. Yao Ming.
Hardaway's checked in for Indiana.
First team foul. Bucks substitution.
Here's Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a screen. He takes it in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
James against Hardaway. Pass to Pierce. Here's Weber. Clock at 4. James with the ball. Jacks up with 3. The rebound by Nowitzki.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now Beal. Shoots over Thompson. Beal, no good. Milwaukee has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Yao. And the layup is good off the glass.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
The Pacers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. James against Hardaway. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Thompson's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hardaway. Nice D from Thompson. The Bucks shooting just 21% from the floor. James outside. Pass to Pierce. Here's Yao. And there's James from the arc. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. No blow-bys.
And Coach Carlisle preaching strong defense there.
Yeah, basic fundamentals. Doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on this end.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Thompson, no good. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
And for the Bucks, they've got Klay Thompson. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Russell in at the center position. Pass to Nowitzki. From deep. No luck on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Davis, the pass to Russell. And there's James from the arc. Pacers with a rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Right wing. Here's Jordan. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. And the Pacers lead by 15.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Bucks call timeout. Fans go around the section gets free t-shirts. Who's the loudest? Fans, your place made.
Hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pacers on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Shot clock at 6. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Now that's some vintage Tim Duncan there, getting the shot to go over the tough physical defense. His strength still pretty remarkable.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Indiana?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
Payton against Russell. Deflected, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Thompson against Jordan. Pass to Duncan. James, right side. To the wing, right side. Here's Duncan. Shot clock at 3. Goes up at the elbow. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Over to the wing. Jordan against Davis. O'Neal, rebound, Milwaukee. Left side, Davis.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
That's his fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Russell a screen on Jordan. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Jordan. 5 to shoot. Here's James. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I feel like LeBron James plays more comfortable with the shot clock low like that. No panic in his game.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
You got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Who's coming out of the corner? Come on to give up for your first mate.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
You just simply can't measure how valuable he's been to them tonight. Using his head, great shooting percentage, not taking any bad shots. Wow, that led to a pretty spectacular game.
Oh, man, what an effort tonight. To put together this type of game against the defending champs, that is impressive. This is why so many people hold him in such high regard. James against Payton. Pass to Jordan. Up and in on the layup. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Davis with a screen on Payton. James can't get it to go. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Pass to Pippen. Thompson with a steal. In transition. Here come the Bucks. The three, James. O'Neal pulls it in.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Jordan, the pass to Payton. Back to Jordan. Shoots over Thompson. Jordan misses.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
They recover it. They set the pick. Second chance shot. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, the G League is testing out the one foul shot approach. Meanwhile, the NBA is running commercials between free throws. Brent, do you think the parent league will ever adopt the G League's approach?
I don't think so, B.A. I think it's going to stay the way it is, where you're 2 free throws at the line and,
take a break.
And not
take
doing what the G League is doing with the one attempt. But that might be all for speeding up the game. But we still got to get your ad reads in, right?
That free throw is good from Thompson.
Just don't want to go back to it, but Game 6 of the 2019 Finals, Klay Thompson suffered that horrific ACL injury and that Achilles right before the 2021 season. So hoping for good health, and great to see him back on the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pacers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Pass to O'Neal. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Pacers lead by 13.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Now James, guarded by Payton. The fader hits the front of the rim and out.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Nowitzki.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Pacers.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Knocked away. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payton against Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to O'Neal. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in. And he's now got the double-double.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Oh, say does that star span
Your Western Conference champion.
Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert is now a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. And he says that award is about making your team better. A lot of things you don't see in the stats. If you play good defense, most of the time you don't get a block because it doesn't reach that point. They don't even come inside. Guys, the lane is closed.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So with Stockton on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Irving. Olajuwon is out there with Durant. Then it's Thomas. And it's Bird in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, they've got Antetokounmpo. Kobe is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Thomas against Doncic. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by the Suns. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
And we'll see what, or if anything has changed this year. Maybe it's still a matchup of the haves and have-nots. Or maybe the playing field's a little more even.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Back to Kobe. Suns moving the ball around. Leonard the pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bryant. Olajuwon grabs the miss. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And here is Doncic following Larry Bird's 3. Over Durant. And Doncic gets it to go.
In the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best 3-level scorers in the game.
Now here's Durant. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Here's Thomas. Doncic with the block. Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
I love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Giannis' screen on Thomas. Thomas with the steal. To the paint. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Outside Durant. Bird left side. Shot clock at 5. Olajuwon with a screen on Leonard. Bird misses.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Now the pass to Bryant. Back to Giannis. Pass to Leonard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bird. Here's Leonard. The shot off that time. The Warriors go the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments is critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave.
It's his first trip to the line.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Mourning comes in for Antetokounmpo. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Leonard. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Bryant. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Three-pointer, Kidd. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's Durant on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, and at this point of his career, Durant's legacy is everything to him. He wants to keep competing to win titles.
John Stockton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Durant hits them both. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
With the fadeaway. And the shot falls short this time.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice.
Stockton kicks to KD. 13 feet away. Bryant with the rebound.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
McGrady outside. Outside Kidd. Back to Mourning. Here's McGrady. And it's off the back rim. No good. Warriors leading by 7. And he's going up for the alley-oop. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Stockton. Outside, Towns. Kobe against Allen. Outside, KD. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Warriors substitution, Larry Bird.
Now off the inbound. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Suns trail by 7. Passes to Bryant. Outside Kidd. There's the pass to McGrady. Trying to end the drought. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top, leading by 7. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
They've got Mourning. Doncic out there with Jason Kidd. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Giannis in at the 4 spot. Who's out there for Phoenix.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo has evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Alonzo Mourning.
A free throw good for Mourning. So it's the Warriors now. 4-point game. Wilkins against Leonard. Wilkins' shot is off.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Kidd kicks to Giannis. Leonard inside. Thomas is there. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got his first 2 points.
And inside, Kawhi can be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
Bird outside. Picked by Olajuwon. Pocket 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
And every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Chamberlain's checked in for the Suns. Bird hits them both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Kidd against Irving. Now here's Kidd. Tight defense on him. No good. Here's Bird. Rebound by the Suns. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Leonard looking over the floor. Here's Chamberlain. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Out of bounds. It will go to the Suns. And a good time here to go over our 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have had the hottest hand at the free throw line over the last 10 games. 5th is Luka Doncic.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, as a defender, you got to avoid being too active with your hands around these guys. I mean, don't commit any cheap fouls.
Warriors leading by 4. Here's Irving. And again, no good by Golden State. For Phoenix, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Outside Kidd. Chamberlain with a screen on Thomas. Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Durant's checked in for Larry Bird. All free throws good from Doncic. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the shot by Kevin Durant. Giannis with it. No points in the game hit for him. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Doncic has got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns. Pass to Olajuwon. Golden State moving it around. Outside Wilkins. the Warriors miss again. And here's Phoenix. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Leonard. Chamberlain trying to get open. And that one's good. Leonard. And now a 3-point Suns lead.
And they're finally starting to shake off the horrible shooting slump they suffered there through the first quarter.
Outside Wilkins. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Another example of Kawhi being the best defender in the league.
Irving against Kidd. And he drives in. Chamberlain trying to get open. Kidd gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Call a timeout. It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise!
Some changes for Phoenix. Gobert, he's checked in for Chamberlain. McGrady comes in for Leonard. Kobe is subbed in for Jason Kidd. And then for Golden State, Towns, he's checked in for Olajuwon. Allen comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And it's Stockton in for Thomas. And here are the Warriors now, trailing by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Stockton passes to Irving. Back to Stockton. Towns, a screen on Doncic. And Stockton, here we go. No good, unable to end this run. The Suns have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Kobe kicks to Doncic. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. And Chris, one change we're seeing now, a lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. I mean, if you're 7 foot, you should be close to the basket at times if you have game. Got to win. But I love to see our players who do it effectively inside and outside. I mean, think about Embiid. Think about Jokic. I mean, on the whole, I love the way that the game is evolved. And I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game. And I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now. So I think so.
A shot by McGrady, no good. Warriors trail by 7. Irving passes to Towns. Durant dishes to Stockton. Fader on the way. Count it, good. Stockton's got his first points in this one.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Yeah, no question. It takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness.
Now here's Bryant. Last time, 14 points for him. Bryant with a screen for Doncic. 5 on the clock. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Giannis against KD. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everyone.
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more.
All right, time to see how the Western Conference is stacking up.
You know, for Phoenix, they've been awesome so far this year. That was expected from the...
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Suns leading by 7. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Thomas is out there with Irving. And it's Durant. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Bird in at the small forward. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Durant for 3. Sinks the triple. Durant's got 8.
So fluid pulling up the shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths in this game.
Bryant passes to Doncic. Driving the lane. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. And that one misses.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Here's Durant. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And it's sent back by Irving. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity.
I mean, this guy is almost 7 feet. Durant runs the floor beautifully, knowing where to be at all times in transition.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Pass to Doncic. To the inside. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And stolen by Chamberlain. Durant against Giannis. A baseline J misses off the right iron. Warriors trail by 4. Oh, the lob to Irving. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Doncic with it. Now, Thomas defending. Antetokounmpo, no good. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. From 11 feet away. And the rejection by Giannis. He kicks it to Chamberlain. Chamberlain with a screen on Irving. Leonard attacking, and it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back on track.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Phoenix making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Mourning comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Luka Doncic. Golden State also making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Durant. Allen comes in for Irving. And it's Stockton in for Thomas. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Mourning a screen on Stockton. Leonard kicks to McGrady. Here's Bryant trying to get something going. Warriors with the rebound. Olajuwon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Olajuwon with a screen on McGrady. The score now all even.
And Stockton almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger.
With the floater and the rejection by Towns. Now the Warriors moving it up. Stockton dishes to Towns. Bird against Leonard. For the lead. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. 1:58 left in the third. McGrady passes to Kobe. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Bryant's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Allen passes to Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Warriors call a timeout. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming out of the court.
So for the Suns, Chamberlain's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Antetokounmpo comes in for Mourning. And Doncic is subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Then for the Warriors, Durant's checked in for Towns. Irving comes in for Ray Allen. And Thomas subbed in for John Stockton. And here is Thomas. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Olajuwon with a screen on Giannis. Durant. Rebound by the Suns. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And it's sent back by KD.
Yeah, and we've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block some shots.
Irving dishes to Thomas. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bird outside. For 3, Durant. Phoenix grabs the miss. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Thomas goes in. A slam dunk by Thomas. You know, we don't often talk enough about KD's playmaking. I mean, he's a team player. He loves hitting his open guys.
Giannis outside. "13 feet away." Again, Giannis missing. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Chamberlain is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Luka Doncic. And there's Bryant, and it's Leonard in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Durant against Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Giannis. Leonard inside. Bird covering. Leonard kicks to Doncic. Passes it to Chamberlain. Hangs in the air. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Here's Irving. It's stolen by Bryant. The The pass to Doncic. Back to Kobe. And finish off by Bryant.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. In the corner, Irving with it. Golden State moving it around. Here's KD. And the rejection by Giannis.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Pass to Chamberlain. From 11 feet away. Leonard, no luck. Warriors trail by 4. Olajuwon with a screen on Doncic. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Timeout. With the loudest section on the t-shirts, ladies and gentlemen, your Suns answer.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And yes, it's good. Kobe's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Thomas. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. One of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Phoenix, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Bird. Back to Thomas. And he makes good on the layup.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Outside Bryant. 11 feet away. The putback. Offensive rebound. Olajuwon with the block. And he recovers it. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Leonard from 3. Olajuwon grabs the miss.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. But his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Passes it to Giannis. Up top, Chamberlain.
Golden State foul.
And Phoenix making a change. Johnson's checked in.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Suns, Jalen Johnson.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Giannis sets a screen for Doncic. Inside, and to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Giannis against KD. Irving passes to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Durant. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Diallo, he's checked in for Johnson. There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Giannis. Chamberlain trying to get open. Antetokounmpo, no good. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Thomas, and he gets it to go. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Giannis against Durant. Giannis dishes to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Tries from 10, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Suns lead by 6.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Walker's checked in for Phoenix. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Olajuwon with a screen on Doncic. Here's Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Suns making a change here. Bagley's checked in.
Substitution for your Suns.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Larry Bird. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Suns, Marvin Bagley III. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, well, not many players were sought after as much as Bagley when he was coming out of high school. I mean, just about every big-time college had him on their radar.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Durant inside. Giannis is there. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Doncic, no good. Irving passes to Thomas. No good from outside. Now here's Kobe. So the Suns win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. Got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. We got to keep going like that.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.